here. So with a quick top-down analysis on gold and what we'll be looking at for the week, right? So pay critical attention to what I'm going to share with you here. And also, if you've not hit on the subscribe button, make sure you hit on it and then turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss on any of our series. All right. So we're gonna do a quick breakdown on gold. So quickly, let's go to the monthly charts. Let me clear everything from this chart. So monthly looks bearish. So it looks like we're gonna close bearish in the month of March, right? We had this long bearish candlestick that is forming. So we have about if we check here, a day and then so let's say 2 days left until 1st April before the candle closes, right? And it looks like it's going to close bearish, right? Unless there is any crazy news that comes in to flip it to the upside, which I doubt, right? So let me mark out our monthly highs and lows. So marking here, let's take this to this high, and then we mark out the recent low that got formed over here as well, right? So this has been marked, right? So this is the range that we'll be dealing with, right? So quickly, let's go to the weekly charts. So on the weekly charts, previous week we had this doji close, which is nice candle formation, right? As you can see, so this is like a rejection after sweep of this liquidity around this low over here, right? So it's like market swept the liquidities around these levels and then rejected to the upside, right? So what we want to see for this coming week is to buy, right? We would like to see price drop to the downside and then flip, right? So likely what we're gonna see is push down a bit, then subsequently flipping to the upside, bulls taking over, then pushing price to the upside. So take note of this, right? And then after the end of the week, you can come back to check on this, right? So we want to see market open as it has opened right now, and then a push to the downside and then a flip to the upside by the end of the week. So let's see what's going to happen in price. Okay, so it is what we want to see on the weekly candlesticks. So quickly, I'm going to daily. So daily, it looks like choppy, but then we had a, a strong bearish move to the downside before this kind of consolidation happen during the week. All right. So quickly, we are going to the monthly chart. So on the monthly chart, what I like to do is I go to the line charts to see where I can locate significant highs and lows and then mark them out as well. So if you check over here, we had this low, right? That has been swept. So price is just doing liquidity sweep around these levels, which is what is happening or what happened last week. Okay. So if you notice, when I go to the candlestick charts, right? So the line chart actually respect the bodies of the candle. So if you check here, right, you see that there was a deep dive into this zone, which had a pool of liquidity around here, almost about 3,000 pips, right? So gold just dropped, then it bounced off after hitting 4,970, 4,097 what level. Okay, so right now what we want to see is on the that is the 4 hour chart. Okay, what we want to see is as price is respecting. I'm gonna draw this trend line to see how price will react to it when it gets to it. Okay, so this is what we want to see. So we want to see from the rejection on the weekly. So what we want to see is as price made an impulse, sorry, as price made an impulse leg, right, and then bounce, that is dropped a bit, and then the next impulse leg and then dropped a bit. So what we want to look out for is a push to the upside, but then as I said, we may likely come to take out this previous lows that has formed on the 4 hour candle, right? But then we want to see a push to test this trend line over here, right? So pretty much very bullish on gold for this coming week. So let's see how price reacts at various levels for, and then we'll share setups with the community, right? So make sure you check the link in the description. There is a link in the description to join my channel. So make sure you tap on it. It's absolutely free so that you trade with us. All right. Let me know what you think about gold in the comment section as well. Do you think it's going to bounce off from this level, or we're going to see a more drop to the downside, right? So this is our thoughts on gold for the upcoming week. All right, so if you've watched to this end and you've not subscribed, make sure you hit on the subscribe button and also turn on your post notification. All right, so we are done for the analysis on gold for this week. I wish you happy trading and success throughout the week. Forever in profits. I'm out.